This movie is about a woman who is intensely obsessed with her neighbor's husband, to the point where she constantly spies on him while he swims. She even keeps a photograph of the two of them together and kisses it with affection. For over a decade, she has been consumed by this fixation. After her divorce, she deliberately buys the house next door just to stay close to him and watch his life unfold. When invited for dinner, she intentionally wears revealing clothing, hoping to attract his attention, but he completely ignores her. Despite this, she continues watching him from a distance, even during intimate moments with his wife. Seeing them together fills her with jealousy and rage. Eventually, she decides to remove the woman standing between her and the man she desires, while destroying their marriage in the process. Before her plan begins, we see Violet staring at an old photograph of herself with her high school boyfriend Garrett. Even after many years, she remains deeply in love with him. Although she is married to a wealthy man named Mason, he knows she is still emotionally attached to her ex. He reminds her of their 15-year marriage, but arguments escalate as his patience fades. Violet also shows violent tendencies, even attacking Mason during conflicts. The story shifts to Garrett, now married to Daisy with a teenage daughter named Allison. Allison is passionate about fashion design and is placed on the waiting list for a prestigious school in Paris. She is excited, but Garrett worries about finances. One day, Garrett encounters Violet, who has just moved next door. She pretends to be surprised, though she planned it. Daisy soon joins them and feels uneasy, especially knowing Violet dated Garrett. Violet manipulates the situation by claiming she is seeing someone else, easing Daisy slightly and leading to a dinner invitation. Violet asks them to take a photo together, but later edits it, removing Daisy. That evening, she arrives dressed provocatively and brings a pie. Allison bonds with her over fashion, and Violet offers to pay for her designs, gaining her trust. Before leaving, Violet hugs only Garrett, imagining intimacy, which deepens her obsession. Back home, she watches them again, growing jealous and determined. She begins plotting by targeting Daisy's boss, secretly tampering with the pie mixture. The next day, she visits Daisy and copies sensitive passwords while pretending to retrieve her bag. Later, she injects something into the pie and recruits Oliver, a former criminal, to help execute her plan. Meanwhile, Allison grows closer to Violet, trusting her completely while Daisy becomes involved in a fake investment scheme created by Violet and Oliver. Daisy's boss becomes violently ill after eating the pie, but Violet manipulates Daisy into believing it was an allergic reaction. Daisy later meets Oliver, who poses as a financial advisor and convinces her to invest money. This creates tension between Daisy and Garrett, while Violet secretly listens and enjoys their conflict. She escalates further by sabotaging Daisy's car, stealing money from her account, and manipulating Allison emotionally. Eventually, Violet drugs Daisy, murders Oliver, and frames Daisy for the crime. Daisy is arrested while Violet inserts herself into Garrett and Allison's lives, pretending to care for them and trying to replace Daisy. However, Allison begins to suspect Violet and starts investigating. With Mason's help, she uncovers Violet's past, her obsession, and her dangerous nature. Garrett eventually learns the truth and confronts Violet. She reacts violently, attacking him and later attempting to kill Allison. A struggle follows, but Allison and Garrett manage to stop her. In the end, Daisy is proven innocent and returns home to her family. Allison receives a full scholarship to her dream school in Paris, removing the financial burden. Violet is imprisoned, yet remains mentally trapped in her obsession, still clinging to her illusion of love and refusing to let go. Subscribe for more movie recaps.